last week was the most anticlimactic death for no reason. So let's see what this flaming turd of a game is going through now, story-wise. Give me something good.
Guardian. I woke up this morning and looked out across the grey mists of Trustland, and I've got to tell you, my heart just wasn't in it. I didn't want justice or revenge. It wouldn't bring her back. I felt tired. I didn't want to fight anymore. But then, out in the distance,
Magic.
spotted a deployment of Shadow Legion moving through the fog, pushing a group of prisoners before them. It's not about me. It's about them. So I picked up my rifle and I got to work.
But why though?
We've got to fight on. Not just because we're in the Vanguard or Queen's Guard or because we're heroes or all that rot. Because it's what Amanda would have done. And that's good enough for me.
But why are they taking prisoners? Can I please get a deeper explanation why we give a mother about why? Why do the Shadow Legion care about prisoners? They had only one goal, one objective. The Traveler. That was the goal. You've achieved the goal. And Callus is dead. Granted, you could be like, oh, well, they wouldn't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe they couldn't communicate saying Callus is dead. Or that there would be anyone else. And you know what? Let's just finish up this trash can of a season and let's see. Okay? It doesn't make sense though. If you're gonna tell me that it's all about Dominion, like it doesn't make sense though. Like, it doesn't make sense. Out of everything we're trying to, that just doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. How much I hate this season. This season is like trash. And it's not like, even like Season of the Hunt was pretty bad. But at least the story was interesting. Like, there wasn't unnecessary deaths, except you could argue that Sagira's death was off screen, which is also arguably stupid and really trash to the main story. And you're like, yeah, they did the death on screen for this one. Sure. But still, it was bad. It wasn't earned. It was a character that deserved a better death. Like, if there was ever a character that needed a rush seasonal death, it should have been Rohan. Or one of the stupid cloud strikes that no one gives a F about. That's my 10 cents about it. None of it was earned. None of it. Not a single bit was earned. None of it. It was the most embarrassing death in a gaming history. Yeah, a character that's 9 years in the making and suddenly, oh, you just die for 5 people. Not a core character like Devern. Like, they could have solved the problem. Like, we have to go in to save Devern, and she sacrificed her life for Devern. Or Mithrax. Mithrax didn't heed Erasmus's call, and so he got caught, and he was on death's row, doorstep. And Amanda's like, no, Crawdaddy, I got you, Crawdaddy. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you because that's what heroes do. But no, did we get that? No, we didn't get that. We got, in the arms of an angel, I'm saving 5 people. Also, we literally just get transmatted out of things. No, here's the beauty. We die, I'm almost certain our ghost can just bring us back. You're gonna tell me that the explosion was that bad? The explosion was that intense that our guardian couldn't be brought back to life? Like, she had to hide the fact that she was gonna die, even though she could have been like, Guardian, could you do this for me, or we're all gonna die? Like, how hard? How hard? Huh? How hard? I hate that this is stupid. There, I just need to complete this stupid thing. Shadow Legion killed, we're done, we're moving on. It's so stupid, dude. It's so dumb. Everything about this season is so bad. Everything about this expansion is dumb. Dude, the expansion is probably the worst expansion since I would say Shadowkeep. Yeah, even Beyond Light was better. Like the story was more coherent. And again, we didn't have useless deaths for no reason. And you can tell, like 100%, there's no way no one can be like, deny the fact that this whole DLC and season felt rushed. The whole DLC felt rushed. From the head to toe, it was rushed. Like, the storyline just makes zero sense. Like, we're going through the Senate realm, we're doing all this stuff for prisoners, just for prisoners, and we don't even know why. We don't have no real coherent reason why are they taking so... Yeah, I get trying to go into Senate plane to get into a pyramid ship, but for prisoners, like everything they could have done, they chose prisoners. We're doing this for like 2 or 3 prisoners. This whole dark pyramid, and it's a different location every time, by the way. These are different pyramids. You're gonna tell me we did all that for two or 3 prisoners? It makes no sense to me. It's so stupid. It's a really cool concept, the Queen's Guard going into the Ascendant realm, and then just here's the Cabal. Wow, look at this. Look at all these empty prisons. Wow.
As long as we stick together.
Wow, look at this. Empty prisons. Wow.
No doubt it relies on its disciples.
Wow.
Just as the traveler relies on its guardians.
Wow. Look at that. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? So many prisoners we're rescuing. Man, it's so cool. And the fact that we are going through these towers, these pyramids, for little to no reason at all. It is such a disappointing expansion and season. The season is so bad.
Weapons you alone can wield.
We went from like an A tier, almost S tier. I wouldn't give it S tier because I think it could have been improved, but A tier, you know, seasonal conclusion was Season of the Seraph. And then we come to this. Not only do I find this content incredibly boring, just the specific pyramid stuff, it's really cool, but then in the grand scheme of the story is so boring. Like, that's a big, for replay value, if I'm going to listen to the same junk over and over again, I want it to actually be of interest. But I could care less about the different dialogues because it provides nothing to the grander story. We're just talking about different versions of the pyramid and prisoners. Oh, we must stop the Shadow Legion, the prisoners. Hey, have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the prisoners? That's all that the season is. It's the season of the prisoner. Why does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't. None of it matters. The season of the prisoner has no value. No purpose. It just simply exists. It just simply exists. Hey, look, we freed. Let's see. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, look at that. I was wrong.
I have a new one. It's about a great golden eagle who saves the forest from a fire god by offering it her life in exchange. Her wings are so wide that she folds all the other animals and trees inside of her.
I think they'll like it.
I think they'll like it. Will they? Will they like it? Because I don't think I do. All right, here we go, Zavala. Give us the sadness. Oh, she has a random...
Died countless deaths.
But we still only feel loss from the outside in.
Which way are you looking at?
Holiday. She died doing what was necessary to protect the people of the city. She didn't do it out of obligation or circumstance.
It was definitely circumstance.
She knew it had to be done.
It didn't have to be done.
And she believed in it to the end.
She saved like 3 people.
She had one life.
And it was wasted.
And she used it to save us.
She didn't save us. She saved 3 people.
For us all.
The 3 people that she saved better step up.
I don't know what else to say. Amanda. I would give my last life, if it would bring her back. I've begged before. It's a false hope. A lie.
That's what the season is a lie.
At every loss, the traveler is silent. Each path I take leads me to a grave. Cade. Sophia. Hakim. I failed them all.
It wasn't your fault.
I love you, Amanda. I'm so proud of you. Forgive me.
You know what's even sadder? The fact that the farm is probably going to leave after this year. This whole area, this monument will mean nothing because it's just going to disappear. Unless they decide to move the monument, you know, in her grave, because this is technically her grave, you know. It looks like she was buried here. So, that being said, she was buried here, which means if they get rid of the farm, means her body's gone. Unless they uproot her grave. Great job. Great season. All right, let's see if Mara can make us feel better. You know what? That was a great, performance by Lance. He's gone now. And it's sad that he had to find out that Amanda died. And you got to know the dude's like, really? You killed my girl Amanda like that? So he died knowing that this disappointment was coming out. He gave a 10 out of 10 performance regardless. Man, I'm going to miss Lance. Oh.
One cannot hear Zavala's words and remain unmoved. That man has borne suffering enough for many lifetimes. That is the price we pay for opening our hearts. And as the voice in the darkness extends its reach, we know only that few will finish this journey with us. For the path is long. As the nebulae whirl and billow above us, we remain. We endure. This is our privilege. Our duty. And our curse. Take heart, Guardian. Know that we will endure. Together.
God, that's right. Every Destiny player out here we're enduring the suffering that is this game. That's for sure. We are enduring whatever travesty this is. God, what a travesty.
Crow,
What do you want?
I wish to speak with you.
I don't have time for this. Or for you.
We've all lost someone dear to us.
If you mean me, you don't show it.
I wanted to. But I held my heart so closely that I smothered it. I don't want to see you do the same.
You don't know me. Stop talking like you do.
I know how we grieve. It is raw and violent. I know we believe that keeping others away from it will protect them. But we don't do it to protect them. We do it to protect ourselves. We do it because it is easy.
Nothing about this is easy. You didn't know her.
Then tell me who she was.
She was a sunrise.
Grieve its setting, but do not turn your grief to armor. Let us bear you through it.
I'll try.
Oh,
I know you will.
why couldn't we have more dialogue like that, dude? This season would have been like A tier if we had like some kind of emotional impact that was meaningful, and it was a season of this. Like, we were grieving this whole season. Like, it would have been one thing if Amanda died from the witness. We find her during the season and she's dead. And then this whole season is about Crow facing his inner demons, this anger that he's bottling up, and his sister's trying to connect with him. And we have this emotional story about Crow finally overcoming his desire for revenge, for vengeance, and wanting to hurt the people that are the ones that did this. And that it's all a facade that he's trying to rescue these prisoners. Who, and the story has a better reason for why there's prisoners in the first place. But man, this season sucked a lot. Well, Mr. Gaming Counselor, let me know what you thought about this season. I think it sucked a lot. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed what you could. I know I tried. It's like, it's outside of the seasonal exotic mission, mwah, great. The season itself was just backwashed trash. Compared to Season of Seraph, like we had Season of Splicer was pretty good. Season, Seraph, I know it wasn't all the same season, but I'm talking about seasons that have flourished, that we've had that were like, oh, that's really good. I mean, we had Season of Dawn? I mean, Season of Rivals was not like AA tier, but it was still good. I like Season of, it had some good missions. But man, this sucked a lot. It is so god awful. Bungie should be ashamed of themselves. All right, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. That's all I gotta say. Like, comment, subscribe. Be your best self. Be better than this game. And game out.